JamesPWomack, the machine that changed the world, the story of lean production. Toyota's secret weapon in the global car wars that is now revolutionizing world industry. Are you intrigued by the automobile industry and its evolution? This summary of The Machine That Changed the World by JamesPWomack dives into the history of car production, from craft to mass production, revealing the shortcomings of assembly lines. You will learn how Toyota Motor Company transformed the industry by creating the Toyota Production System, TPS, based on lean production principles that focus on continuous improvement, Kaizen, and respect for customers and employees. Discover how TPS led to the rise of Toyota as the world's largest car manufacturer, and how its core values contribute to employee well-being, efficient problem-solving, and a smooth supply chain system.
The evolution of the automobile industry. From craft production to mass manufacturing. The automobile industry is referred to as the industry of industries, and for good reason. With 90 million cars and commercial vehicles produced in 2014 alone, it represents the world's largest manufacturing activity. However, the industry wasn't always this way. In its early days, the auto industry relied on craft production, which was slow, expensive, and only produced around 1,000 vehicles a year. It wasn't until the end of the 20th century that mass production was introduced, inspired by Henry Ford. By designing cars with interchangeable parts and producing them separately, Ford was able to increase production while reducing cost. The development of the assembly line further accelerated the manufacturing process, with workers performing simple tasks repetitively. This automation of the production process meant that customization was no longer possible, but it offered a great advantage, making cars easily reparable and drivable for anyone who followed a standard manual. The evolution of the automobile industry from craft production to mass manufacturing has made cars more accessible and affordable for people around the world. The rise and fall of the Big Three. By the early 1930s, the American Big Three automobile companies, Ford, Chrysler, and General Motors, dominated the global market with their assembly line process. However, European companies such as Volkswagen and Renault began to compete and mass production became outdated. As a result, the Big Three lost their leadership positions. The assembly line process offered little reward to workers and mistakes were often overlooked to meet quotas. Defective cars were sold, causing delays and costly rebuilds. Japan's unique auto market. The Japanese market demanded diverse automobiles that catered to the needs of various professions and environments, which made mass production techniques unsuccessful. Unlike the US and Europe, Japan had no migrant or guest worker labor class that made hiring cheap labor difficult, and the long-term employment model was not practical for the demands of assembly line manufacturing. As a result, the Japanese government pushed U.S. companies out of the market by passing the Automobile Manufacturing Industry Law in 1936. Toyota's Lean Production System. In 1937, Toyota was founded by the Toyota family, who changed the family name to Toyota for a more modern sound. After laying off a large part of its workforce, two engineers, Ono and Toyota, visited the Ford Rouge factory in Michigan to improve Toyota's production process. They realized Ford's process wasn't suited for the Japanese market and developed the Toyota Production System, TPS, based on the values of lean production. TPS emphasizes continuous improvement, Kaizen, and respect for customers, employees, and business partners. TPS halts production when errors are found, and the system is re-examined and refined. This is why Toyota cars are known for their safety. Toyota's on-the-job development programs build workforce loyalty and help lift everyone up in the long run. Toyota's Lean Principles. The success of Toyota's lean production system lies in its focus on eliminating mistakes, reducing waste, and tailoring production to customer needs. This approach prioritizes perfection and innovation over short-term output, yielding better long-term results. By combining the best features of craft and mass production, Toyota has become the world's largest car manufacturer. Western companies produce car models for an average of 10 years, while Toyota keeps each model in production for only 4 years, preventing overproduction. The company uses customer data to tailor production output, which reduces costs and ensures that cars are made for specific needs. The lean production system's victory in the 1980s propelled Japanese manufacturers past their American counterparts, and Toyota continues to employ these principles today, making it one of the most successful car manufacturers in the world. Toyota, a company that values and invests in its employees. Toyota stands out among other companies by valuing and investing in the welfare and professional development of its employees. It guarantees every worker a lifetime of valuable employment, offers extensive facilities, and provides access to ongoing training and development opportunities. The company emphasizes teamwork and personal respect as core values, and rewards employees with increasing salaries and bonuses based on experience and company profitability. The employees work in teams and are encouraged to improve their skills, experiment, and come up with ideas for process improvements. The leader helps coordinate, rather than command, and ideas are shared with company engineers in quality circles. This system benefits both the employees and the company by increasing job satisfaction, knowledge, and motivation, resulting in more efficient processes and a better overall work environment. Toyota's method for quality control. Discover how Toyota's 5 Whys approach ensures high-quality production and improves efficiency in the long run. In the world of lean production, Toyota stands out. Rather than rush to finish work, Toyota's approach is meticulous and careful to eliminate errors. They value quality over speed. At Toyota, anyone can pause production to investigate and address issues. Any error found is closely examined, following the 5 Whys approach, to discover the root cause and prevent future occurrences. Let's say an employee notices a loose wheel during production. Instead of ignoring it, they ask, "Why is this wheel loose?" and continue asking, "Why?" until they arrive at the root cause. By investigating every possible cause, they can take effective steps to prevent the same mistake in the future. Although this approach causes temporary pauses in production, it ensures high-quality production processes that lead to top-notch products. With time, the process becomes smoother and more efficient. Today, Toyota's lines almost never have to stop, with very minimal rework areas in their plants. Thanks to this process, Toyota's cars have fewer defects than any other cars in the world. In conclusion, Toyota's method for quality control may not be the fastest way, but it is the most efficient and effective. The 5 Whys approach ensures that mistakes are thoroughly investigated, allowing for a better understanding of the production process and, ultimately, a higher quality product. Toyota's lean supply chain. Discover how Toyota's Kanban system enables them to have a lean supply chain, little waste, and flexible solutions to unexpected challenges. Toyota's production process is founded on lean principles, but what impact does this have on its supply chain? The answer lies in the Kanban system, which allows them to produce only what customers truly want. This means they must be adaptable and constantly adjusting their products to suit changing markets. To avoid excess inventory, they keep a small stock of supplies and only order what they need with the delivery system called just-in-time. While little waste is produced with this system, it also means that Toyota has very little margin for error. Any unexpected delays can cause a significant issue. However, Toyota has developed 2 ways to mitigate such issues. Firstly, they ensure their assembly plants are flexible, so workers can switch stations or cover for absent employees. Secondly, each plant is designed to serve multiple markets, so they have the ability to mobilize different plants to address changes in demand. Overall, Toyota is extremely proficient in identifying potential threats to its supply chain and developing effective strategies to manage any arising problems.
The machine that changed the world offers profound insights into how the automobile industry has evolved. By focusing on Toyota, the book demonstrates the value of shifting from mass production to a lean production system, emphasizing continuous improvement, employee happiness, and flexibility in manufacturing. It explores the innovative ways Toyota managed its supply line, devised problem-solving techniques, and rose to global prominence. With a strong foundation in lean principles, Toyota exemplifies how respecting employees, focusing on customer needs, and addressing the root causes of problems can lead to sustained success and growth in any industry.